Tallahassee's South Side has seen continual change over the past few years, but is it helping residents?
More development and resources are being poured into that area in an effort to improve the quality of life.
WTXL ABC 27 Stephen Jiwanmall explores the state of the South Side and how recent changes help or hurt the community.
The South Side has been called the next great frontier for growth in Tallahassee. It's an area fighting to get rid of negative labels. The city and county are ramping up those efforts, but do residents actually see the change?
They're all nice, man. Make sure I give them to you good and fresh.
Sean Washington's business is alive and kicking. He sells seafood under the shade of a big tree off Orange Avenue. It's a labor of love for him. He charges less than market price for his goods, but he says it's worth it.
I feel obligated to my, quote unquote, my people. You know, these are my people. And I feel obligated to make sure I give them the best quality for the best price.
Washington grew up on the South Side. He says it's changed a lot since his childhood, but what stayed the same is his neighborhood pride.
It's really like family, you know. I'm familiar with all sides of town because I've been around, but I love home.
Home looks a little different lately. Over the past year, the Walgreens on Magnolia gave way to a Dollar Tree, and one of the area's few grocery stores is now gone. And while some businesses are disappearing, there has been new development. A medical services center offers a one-stop shop for patients, and this former gas station, now Happy Motoring, a hub for food trucks and a spot for wine, coffee, and tea. But some residents aren't fans of the change.
Everywhere I turn, there are different buildings. People are building different things, and I just really think it's taken the integrity out of the South Side.
Some say the development is much needed, but it's got to be the right type. One that engages and involves the community from start to finish.
That has to be the soul of any movement that comes in that sector, but there's a real economic investment aspect that has to be monitored so that those legacy neighbors, those legacy neighborhoods are preserved.
South Monroe Street will welcome Proof Brewing Company as the site of the old Coca-Cola bottling plant. And across the street, developers plan to build housing, retail, and more at Cascades Garden.
I believe we can work on this part of town, redevelop it, and make it build it in a way that could serve Tallahassee community better.
Safety remains a concern on the South Side. Police have installed cameras in the Bond neighborhood. There's also a plan to move TPD headquarters to the South Side and create a public safety complex. The sheriff's office has hosted events in the community, but some residents say the approach isn't working.
Okay, you brought me together for an event in order to share information. Is that information empowering me? Is that information improving the quality of my life? You look around. Has those events did anything? Not here.
Stanley Sims has been trying for more than a year to turn this property into a place to help residents find jobs and resources. He says local government has failed to provide what he calls human services.
Everyone runs to the South Side when it's election time. But when it comes time for results, the investment has not followed through.
That's part of the reason why residents are taking matters into their own hands. The Southside United Citizens Action Alliance was formed last year to find ways the community can create change.
We're saying enough. Let us come together and make real good plans, put pen to paper for what we want to happen in our neighborhoods so that our neighborhoods don't become food deserts.
In 2017, the Southside lost a supermarket when this Winn-Dixie closed. The search for fresh, affordable food is a challenge, but this community is doing what it can to help. Seminole Manor created this community garden in 2005. The vegetables and herbs grown here are free for anyone who stops by.
There's no walkable fresh produce. Our only choice within walking distance is a convenience store.
More fresh food is coming soon. The Southside Farmers Market will finally become a reality 3 years after the city made that a goal for the area.
It's a collaborative effort of several community and healthcare partners to provide fresh and healthy access to produce.
We can make Southside just a place that people don't look at as a place of danger, but look at as a place of established personality within the city limits.
And the Southside Farmers Market officially opens Thursday, May 10th at the Walker Ford Community Center. If you have a story idea for the Insiders, you can email us at abc27news@wtxl.tv. Attention, the Insiders. Stephen Jiwanmall, WTXL, ABC 27.